Will Smith seems like he leads a really unhappy life, I have to say. I mean, not only does he have a rather tumultuous marriage with Jada Pinkett Smith, who was apparently stooping her son's friends, and they have this open marriage, and it just seems really unpleasant. And again, his relationship with Jada Pinkett is very weird. If you go back and you rewatch that Oscars tape where he slapped Chris Rock, he's basically laughing at Chris Rock's rather harmless joke. He looks over at Jada's making a face at him. He goes up and he smacks Chris Rock across the face. And now he has been banned from attending the Academy Awards for the next 10 years. Best comment online about this, well, it's okay. Will Smith is a guy who likes to wash. Meanwhile, Academy President David Rubin and CEO Dawn Hudson said, quote, the board has decided for a period of 10 years, Mr. Smith shall not be permitted to attend any Academy events or programs in person or virtually, including but not limited to the Academy Awards. He said, I accept and respect the Academy's decision. CNN has reached out to Chris Rock's representatives for comment. Now, here's what this is going to mean. What it's going to mean, basically, is that he's not there for 10 years, and then in 10 years, he'll come back, he'll win an Oscar, and there will be a standing ovation for him, because that's the way that it works at the Oscars. The Academy's letter added, quote, the 94th Oscars were meant to be a celebration of the many individuals in our community who did incredible work this past year. However, those moments were overshadowed by the unacceptable and harmful behavior we saw Mr. Smith exhibit on the stage. During our telecast, we did not adequately address the situation in the room. For this, we are sorry, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so, again, at this point, I'm starting to feel a little bad for Will Smith, not for slapping Chris Rock, but just because you see the way that his life works and it doesn't look all that great. So when is this tape from? Do we know when this tape is from of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett? I feel like this is old tape. But in any case, Jada Pinkett basically is just badgering him about his social media. And this is a person who looks deeply unhappy.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
Wow. That is a sociopathic human. That is a sociopathic human right there. And you feel bad for Will Smith. I mean, run, man, run. According to the UK Daily Mail, Jada Pinkett Smith recalled crying down the freaking aisle at her horrible shotgun wedding to Will Smith in a resurfaced clip from her show Red Table Talk. That Red Table Talk is what she's talking about right there. Red Table is also where they had an open discussion of their open marriage. A 2018 episode of Red Table Talk has begun circulating online where Will appeared as a guest, and Jada insisted on the show that she never wanted to marry him. Will has been a guest multiple times on the talk show, which Jada hosts with her mother, Adrienne Gammy Banfield Norris, and daughter, Willow Smith, which, by the way, is a mess also. Like, all the kids are kind of a mess. The series hit the headlines in 2020 when Jada brought Will on to discuss her extramarital entanglement with the singer August Alsina. Since then, Will has argued in GQ, marriage for us can't be a prison, and revealed Jada never believed in conventional marriage. Very, very unpleasant. It turns out that when you abandon basic moral standards of marriage, good things do not happen. They do not follow. Turns out that these sorts of marriage do not tend to be particularly successful by any available data. And when you put all of that on film, it makes things really, really worse. Both Jada and Will on that tape, by that way, agreed that the marriage was ultimately the right call, but Jada and Adrienne confessed that the wedding was horrible. The bride was 3 months pregnant and sick, Adrienne said, adding that Jada was very unpleasant. She didn't cooperate with anything. Well, I can't imagine that being the case. She seems so pleasant now. So, yeah, not great. That is it. Somebody free Will Smith, man. That seems real bad. I know what you're thinking. It's time to binge some more Ben Shapiro videos. Well, you are right. You should. But first, like and subscribe. Perfect. I'll see you in the next video.